Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I had a really draining day today. I don't know, I felt like a lot of my patients were like new, coming from the hospital, hadn't seen a doctor in a while, had a lot of medicines to review, had a lot of questions about their conditions, a little chatty. I don't know. I just wasn't quite feeling like the usual good feelings. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I only have work 4 days this week and I'm just thinking so much about being off that I'm like just trying to get through the day. But it just was more draining day today. So I just came to the gym, just finished a nice workout and about to wind down for the night. It is, well, after 8 o'clock. And I have a funny story to tell you guys later when I'm not so tired about how Chris tried to be thoughtful and get me Chipotle. Happy Wednesday, you guys. We had our provider meeting this morning for like an hour, learned a couple new Epic tips. I was having trouble split billing and so figured out how to do that. And then we had our, Lord, I have the itis, because then we had our Christmas party, which was catered food, like barbecue and lots of dessert. So I'm about to start the afternoon. I'm only seeing patients for an hour this afternoon because I have an appointment. So I'll be leaving pretty soon. Actually, oh my gosh. Ooh, Lord. I actually had the nurse call like my later patients, see if they could just come in early so I can get out of here ASAP. And it's like, technically I didn't even have to see patients today. Like when I made the appointment and told my staff, like not my staff, my admin about it, she was just like, oh, it's like, it's provider half day anyway, like just take the afternoon off. And stupid me was like, oh no, like don't worry, like I can work still. Like I didn't want to like seem lazy, the resident mentality, or like, I don't know what it is. But Lord knows I would still be making the same amount of money and with nobody missing me if I wasn't here seeing these patients. So I was like, ugh, why'd you do this to yourself? But here we are, seeing a few patients and then peacing out. This is the door that won our Christmas door decorating contest. Hey guys, today's Friday. I took the day off today, so I have a 4-day weekend. I was so excited to leave work yesterday, and it's like freezing cold outside. I was like, oh, just the thought of having to go to work would have just been terrible. So I'm glad I have the day off. I just finished eating some blueberry pancakes and cleaning up my place because, oh Jesus, it's just, I don't know, like it is just so hard to keep this place clean. And it's not always Chris, it's me too, but it's mostly Chris. so I was like, oh, today was just a clean up. Like I can actually see the kitchen island. I can actually see the coffee table. Like usually there's so much stuff. Anyway, cleaned up, made myself some nice pancakes, and I'm started laundry, and I'm gonna wrap gifts now. So I'm gonna wrap gifts for Chris as well as for my sister and her kids. I ended up getting my sister a second gift, I think, for Christmas, and I'm going to go deliver their gifts later on today. I don't remember where I left off, but I wanted to tell the story about this Chipotle thing that happened. So I don't even remember the day of the week, honestly, anymore. It was like towards the beginning of the week. Chris, so he came back, he was like, with this bag of Chipotle and said that it was for me. And I was like, oh, what? You know, he's like, I just wanted to be nice, even though you didn't make my lunch today. Like I still wanted to think of you and get you something, so should I be thoughtful? And I was like, oh, sweet, thank you. So I didn't believe him because I was like, no, you didn't. Like, I know you're just probably something like you're salty. Like, it's probably just an empty thing, or maybe you ate already and it's just your trash or something. But true and true, it was a sealed bag. So inside the bag, I opened it and it's like the, you know, the usual bowl. I took the foil off and y'all, it's literally just steak and guacamole inside. And I was like, what is this? And he looked at it and he was like, wait, what is that? Like, he's like, I ordered the burrito bowl. Like, you know how you usually get. And I was like, well, I don't know, babe. I don't, either they messed it up or, and in my head I was thinking, no, wait, because when you order it, I was like, because I looked at the receipt. And I was like, let me see what it says. And the True and True says burrito bowl. And then it says, as the options, it says steak and plus guac. And that was it. I was like, babe, did you select all the things you wanted in the bowl? He was like, I don't know. I just put like, I just picked up. I think he just assumed that like everything comes on the burrito. Like, because I'm the one who always does the food stuff. So, I mean, there's check boxes when you're ordering it though. So I feel like it's pretty user friendly. Like, you know, he's a doctor. So I was like, did you not check all the options? Like, you have to pick the rice, you know, you have to pick the beans, you have to pick the toppings. So he was just like, I don't know. I just like went in there, picked something. I was just trying to like do something, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, babe. And it still was like $20 by the time like you add the guac, it's extra. Then he did like an extra side of something and like the drink or something. Like you still pay the price of the bowl, even if you don't get the contents. So like, it's like, there's just no point like fighting against this. Like technically it's what you ordered. Like they didn't get it wrong. So I just, sweet boy. I was just like, okay, well, so we just like we had like regular white rice in the fridge and we just like tried to make some shake with some cheese that I had. And anyway, it was just funny and he ended up eating most of it anyway. I was like, you definitely bought it for me, but okay. It was just funny. Like I was just like, babe, like what is, are you not whole position? Like the things that you like, it's so funny to me. So, but I appreciated the thoughtfulness and I just wanted to share that story with you guys. But yeah, the rest of the week has been pretty cool. One of you guys had commented about wanting to hear more about like things that I do in the office. So I will make more effort to do that. Yesterday was and I had an interesting patient because he had a acute urinary retention / urinary obstruction, don't really know. He went to an outside hospital emergency room and they placed a catheter. It was a couple of days ago and he was sent to our clinic to get it removed. And I'm like, me? You want me to remove your catheter? I was like, I know I'm a doctor and all, but that's not one of the procedures that we learn in residency. So he's talking to me and I'm literally Googling like how to remove urinary catheter. Like I'm like looking at these steps like, okay, I got it. I just gotta look for this and that. I gotta do this and that. So I'm like planning to do this whole thing and I was like, okay, well, yeah, I gotta get it out. So just have a seat. Let me go talk to some of my nurses. So I went to talk to the nurse and tell them about the situation. And she was like, oh yeah. She actually already knew that the patient was coming. And I was like, yeah, so can y'all help me? Because I've never done this before. And they're like, oh, okay, don't worry. I mean, if you want, we can just do it for you. I was like, oh. Oh, fantastic. I was like, please do. Just let me know when it's done. Just let me know when it's done and if there's any complications. So they actually ended up handling it for me. So I was like, phew. So that was interesting because in my head I was literally like, girl, we're gonna have to figure this out some way, somehow. But yeah, I did a lot of pap smears yesterday. I was like, man, everybody's here trying to get me all up in their vagina. So a lot of pap smears. I treated acne yesterday, which was a breath of fresh air because it was like this young girl. She was 18 or 19, you know, first doctor outside of pediatrics. And I see a lot of people like that, but usually they're just healthy. And she like, just, you know, had acne and it was just cool. Like, okay, acne, got it. Like I could do that. Like it was like a refresher. Like it kind of felt like residency again. We had like derm clinic where I could just, it was like a simple problem, but I felt confident in what I was doing. So I liked that. It was like a easy visit, but it was cool. Something different, not always A1C 15, because that's typical. So that was nice. And what other kinds of things? Some days I feel like I'm running like a sports med clinic, I'm not gonna lie. I do a lot of MSK exam, a lot of shoulder pain, a lot of knee pain. I'm like, I'm running through these exams like I used to do in my sports medicine rotation and diagnosing things like meniscal stuff and possible this and that, knowing when to get x-ray, knowing when to do just physical therapy, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of that, a lot of MSK things that I just am grateful for my training because I haven't come across, well, that catheter thing, but and for the most part, like 98% of things that I see, like I feel comfortable dealing with. There's just a few things here and there that I'm just like, I don't know. And like I had this patient yesterday who came in with his sister, a little bit low literacy. His sister helps keep up with him. He kind of stubborn. She's, you know, sister was telling me like years and years of just never wanting to go to the doctor. Now he has this really bad heart failure and initially didn't want to take his medicine, ended up in the hospital again, really not doing great, but now he's back on his medicine and he's just like, all right, I'm here to like finally get a doctor and establish care. And I'm like, okay, what is happening? Like, what is happening here? And the next thing you know, I'm like, okay, so you're on Entresto. Then I'm looking like, wait a minute, but you were in the emergency room like 3 months ago and you have an AKI. So I'm like, I can't put you back on this. And I'm like, but you're on Jardiance and you're on Lasix. So I'm like, well, what do I put you on and what do I do? And I'm like, when's the last time you seen a cardiologist? Never. Hey, God. I was just like, so I'm supposed to just get all this together right here, right now in this 15, 20 minutes. So stuff like that happens. And I'm just like, just take a breath. Like, you can do this. You got this, one at a time. Look at the medicine. Is it appropriate? Do their harms outweigh the benefits? Explain it to them. So like, so I have tough visits like that, and then I get to see acne, which is so it's just like, ah, oh, yes, acne. So that's a little tidbit of insight into like some of the patient care side of things. I'll try to be better about telling you guys more about the crazy stuff that happens to me in clinic. So I'm about to start wrapping up these gifts and getting along with the rest of my day. Okay, I'm all done. These are my 3 gifts for Chris. That one is for my sister. These are for my nieces. Unfortunately, it's only for 2 of them because the gift for the 3rd one, I don't know where it is. It fell in when I was in the store and I never had time to get another one. So, I'm all done.
My first Christmas gift. My second Christmas gift. The other one, I've not opened this one. Woo! Okay.
That one's mine though.
Which one is yours?
That one. That one is mine.
Okay, let's see. Let's start with the first one. Let's see, what's this? Ooh, I didn't even see itself. Okay, let's see what's this. Open. Whoa! Wah, you know, I got that wah, you know what I mean? Yeah. How you open it? This way. Never used Apple Watch before, so it's gonna be a... What is it?
That's the face.
Hey.
And then it has a case, not a case, it has a
It's black or white?
a wristband.
It's black or white? Is the case?
That's the actual device.
Okay, be on your watch and hand like this. All right, cool.
And then it has a band.
Okay. All right, we'll get to it in a minute.
Okay.
Let's keep it in here. So what's this? Okay, you got Charles. All right. I see you. I see you. Okay. Ooh. You sure you got my size right? Let's see. Okay, 42, 16 and a half. All right. That's cool. Oh, CSA. They got my initials on there.
Yes, these are personalized for you.
CSA 2. All right. That's nice. CSA 2. Okay. Pretty slick.
It's time to elevate.
All right.
Those are from London.
London? Oh, man. You can tell. All right. She knows where I do my shopping. She knows. Okay. All right. Cool. What is in here? I'll open this one. Yeah. Okay, we're going LeBron James on Monday. We're going LeBron James on Monday. Okay, cool. Take care of my body. Still gonna be dunking at 40.
It has different
mood. Okay.
Yeah, it has different.
I hope you know how to use it on my head.
No,
we're
baby.
gonna use it on my head. You know, I like massages on my head and neck.
No, but it's okay.
All right, it's nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, cool. Okay, let's go with yours.
Wow.
They can't fight. All they do is they know somebody's gonna go there.
Giannis's brother?
Not this one, probably on this one.
Oh, was that